Well, as usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett, when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. And Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona, but this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. So here he is, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Tony Ferguson. And here's a guy who a lot of these fellow lightweights believe represents the toughest matchup for them. Just hard to know what's coming. Truly a 5-tool player, and he will look to put all those skills to good use yet again here tonight.
I mean, you point to the Josh Thompson fight, and the beautiful elbow that he landed to split him open. And it shows you the diversity of Tony Ferguson. And you have to remember, he was a national champion at Grand Valley State University.
Right.
So if he needs to, he can be a guy that has the ability to take you down and just brutalize you on the ground. Not only brutalize you, but he has a great ability to submit his opponents, as he showed when he won the title fight in Kevin Lee.
And he is most happy when he's in a fight, right? Certainly a guy who loves to train, as is well documented. Just the way he attacked the knee injury rehabilitation just shows you his true colors. And I know I speak for the MMA fans around the world, very happy to see El Cucuy back in the octagon here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Star power, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett back on the proven ground here tonight, and with much fanfare as you hear the fans chiming in, it has been a tremendous rise to superstardom for Paddy the Paddy Pimblett. But let's not lose sight of the pre-UFC experience, right? Former Cage Warriors, featherweight champion. He has passed most of his UFC tests with flying colors to this point in time. Now the challenges get stiffer, but Paddy Pimblett's undeterred. He's ready to prove that he's not just a smiley face, he's not just a personality, he's also one of the best lightweights in the world. Nice low kick there from Tony Ferguson. Now we'll see if we get a level change here, DC. You know he mixes it up as well as any lightweight in this division. All right, so the Russian had a lot of confidence in his takedown defense. 0 for 1 though so far.
Yeah, so how much does that discourage him? He thought that he would be able to defend more effectively.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You said off the top his go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, attacking over.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Takes his back down. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. Now he's going full mount.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Ferguson. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a... Just like this. Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy. Look at him. He's got the flash of air. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle. So great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas.
He passes the half. Great submission defense on display tonight.
El Cuckoo, he's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, great reversal to top position by Paddy.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Ferguson's in half guard. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet. Ooh, big shot lands.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Ferguson gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. And that one certainly found the target. Right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. He loaded up there on that high kick.
Lands a nice one, too.
Oh, that was beautiful.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has reached. Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. Big right hand there.
Oh, nice body shot. Oh, nice combination.
Hook is there again. 30 seconds now to go in the round. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Big right hand. Huge left hand. Oh, saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get him back together before it started the next round.
Round 2 underway. Quick jab. Connections right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. He got checked.
Ferguson's eye was starting to swell now.
And the strike lands clean.
Nice strike there by Ferguson. When he's in that flow state, that striking zone, very difficult proposition for his opponent.
El Kukui, and you better be ready to look like you went into a street fight because he will slice and dice you up when you're in the octagon with him.
All right, trying to pass here. He's setting up for a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to attacking here. Oh, that looks... Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Pimblett's pass is denied. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Paddy Pimblett. Oh, that right eye's looking really swollen now. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. Oh, nice. He passed the half guard.
Right side control now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
Well, you don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent looking lost, this is what you expect. He is, look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that Darce choke is tight. And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission. Oh, nice transition. Flattens him out now. This could be trouble. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Grounded pound strike there now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
Oh, man, that swelling is getting out of control. That's going to affect him as this fight continues.
Nice defense.
20 seconds left to go in round 2.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Pimblett's trying for a Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. And it sounds on round 2. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, there's the end of the round. Back to the stools we go, and they need to do something to address the swelling, because at this point in time, he has almost been rendered a one-eyed fighter. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, lands a nice straight.
Into the clinch. Now let's see if they're going to try to find a takedown or watch for him to employ a dirty boxing strategy.
Effective strike there by Paddy Pimblett. And that spinning kick found its home up top. Pimblett's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel. And still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Oh! Huge spinning kick! All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Gotta think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count to try to end this fight.
Pimblett.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Pretty strong jab there by Ferguson. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by him. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Going for an arm bar now. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Paddy Pimblett.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Ferguson's in half guard now, really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it. But if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC.
All right, so the head damage continues to land, and at this point, man, gotta think the ringside position is even getting antsy to check it out.
Oh, yeah. You can tell that they want to check it out. But hats off to his opponent, putting together a great game plan for staying on that face, making sure that when he saw the swelling start, he continued to drive him down that path to where he is right now, where he's almost unrecognizable.
Pimblett's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied.
That was a slick transition. Oh, he passes to half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Ferguson's now switching his stance. Just misses there with the left. Waning seconds here of round number 4. Oh man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. what a round it was for him, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body, he throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight. But he kicked. How are they standing? What a flying knee to the head.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Really started to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Pimblett's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood.
They get to the clinch. Look for him to try and lift his underhook to really take advantage of getting to this position.
Oh, nice series of knees by him there. He throws those pretty quickly, champ.
They're fast, they're quick. He's driving them into the body, into the head. He's really good with them.
All right, so another nice strike to the thigh, some bruising starting to develop, and that could render his opponent a one-legged fighter here down the line.
And it'll take some time. It'll take some time when you...
These ground strikes are just brutal. Rubber guard now, DC, some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions, gogoplata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground.
He's going to take armbar here.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, great submission defense. Ferguson's back in full mount. Oh, man, how much can one man take right on that already swelled area? Might need to call in the doctor here soon. Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Tony Ferguson. Heel hook looks tight.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Stay in there, buddy. Recompose.
Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Oh, right into mount.
Heavy on top and work those elbows.
He's doing a really good job of second position.
Oh, huge elbow! Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Let's go. I need you to posture and attack.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Free up your hips.
Big shots landed by him now. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, feet on the hips here.
Oh, good defense, yes.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Good work from the top here by Ferguson.
He's in the mount.
Pimblett's in half guard.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Ferguson's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
In the half guard.
10 seconds to go in the round.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, somewhat mercifully, that is the end of the round. The swelling around his eye is out of control. Cut man hustling in quickly, but I think they might stop this fight, DC.
Remember, the one I closed? Here we go. Hand up.
All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Pimblett.
He's just being...
Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick. Oh, big elbow. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it going in the fight. All he's got to do now is get his hips into the back of the elbow to get the finish.
Oh, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. How did he get out again?
I have no idea how this guy has not tapped yet.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. Oh, in the mouth. Great submission defense.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 5. Nice positional control here. Oh, big shots raining down.
That was nice.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Ferguson's back in half guard. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. El Cucuy's in half guard.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal. Getting him out here.
Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something.
Pimblett's going for an arm here.
Oh, it's getting tight.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
Oh, looks tight to me.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Let's go.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
The triangle choke is locked in. This is a beautiful technique. He just has to get his feet behind his knees now. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ferguson. He can truly do it all.
Nice transition. Great defense by the fighter. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing.
Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. The official decision is now in and resides with Bruce Buff.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score the contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Tony Ferguson!
All right, so the celebration is on for the boogeyman, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson. I get tired just watching him celebrate, never mind his training habits that are legendary, and he put forth one of his better performances here tonight.
I mean, John, there is nothing that describes Tony Ferguson more than
So here's the pride of Simpsonville, South Carolina, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Twice he has challenged for UFC gold. Prevailing wisdom is if he can win this fight here tonight, he'll be back on that short list of contenders.
you look at Stephen Thompson and you almost feel like you'll see him at a church choir more than you'll see him in the octagon. He looks so innocent. But when you're in there, you are in there with an absolute killer. Stephen Thompson has an ability to slide out of range as you enter and counter you. Really, really quick. He counters like a viper. He's so fast with his counterattacks. That right hand is unbelievable, and he fights in that traditional karate stance, which makes it difficult to try and piece the puzzle together when you're in front of the Wonder Boy.
Stephen Thompson, once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. All right, so you can sort of feel an uptick in terms of the crowd energy. A lot of these fans came to watch this man who you think has the skill set to be a future UFC champion.
I do, John, and I will go on record saying that. I believe this kid has a huge future ahead of him. He has a ton of skills. He checks all the boxes. He's got the wrestling, he's got the grappling, he's got the cardio, he's got the toughness. He can do it all, but it is on him now to make good on all the work that him and his team have done to put him in this position.
And the UFC, as you well know, does a masterful job with the matchmaking. When a fighter is this hyped and gets to this point of their career, they give him a guy who they think can beat him. We'll see how he handles this challenge tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight fight is 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Shavkat Rakhmonov!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here he is, the former M1 Global Welterweight Champion, now UFC Welterweight Contender, Shavkat Rakhmonov. Usually gets off to a pretty good start, so we'll see how it goes for him in this round. His submission game has posed a lot of problems for the rest of this division, and believes in this matchup, there could be some openings on the canvas here tonight. Checks the leg kick. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Well, I couldn't see Stephen Wonderboy Thompson back on the proven ground tonight and popping off that jab right out of the chute.
It's his best weapon. I mean, it dictates everything for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson because it tells him when he gets a read and he gets the range on the jab, he starts to throw his kicks. He's a phenomenal fighter, and he's a puzzle that not many people have been able to solve.
Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body.
All right, keep pushing forward. Let's go.
Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Rakhmonov. Wow.
Okay, keep going.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. Just out of range with the straight left hand.
Time to take down.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Nice.
Ooh, what a punch.
And then take shot. Now, take shot.
Slips the punch. Both guys appeared to land there.
Beautiful punch to the body.
Oh, nice knee by Thompson.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure going.
On point with that jab today. Ooh, what a punch.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment. John, it may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
High kick to the head.
Oh, the high kick lands.
Check your face, now. Check your face.
So a nice job landing the counter there, and that's really the book on this guy. He is a counter striker. He waits for his opponent to engage and then tries to use that aggression against them. That's exactly what he was trying to do there. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses.
Keep it right there. Let's start to look for those knees to the
Oh,
back.
combination of knees. That is not what he is looking for. He better raise that guard quickly.
He better raise that guard or he's going to fall asleep. You cannot allow someone to knee you in the head.
Pretty good series of knees by him there, DC. He told us on Thursday he felt like they would be there. They have been there.
They have been there, and he is driving them into his opponent's body. It's hard to watch.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, my goodness, what a kick! He checked that last one. What a beautiful jab landing there.
slips.
30 seconds.
Left with a right hand counter. 20 seconds to go.
Do a flying knee to the head. Oh, nice kick.
Final seconds here. Takedown defense is there. Round 2 next.
Stop.
Take a seat, bud. Breathe, relax. Get some water and listen up. You felt his power. You're fine. Everything is good, okay? You won the strike in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, here we go as our next round. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, with authority to the body.
Ah, that jab hurt him. Wonder Boy looks big. He looks strong, physically ready to fight.
Oh,
Throw back. Oh, nice right hand.
swing and a miss by Thompson.
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backward. What a phenomenal fight.
Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent, not being able to hit a guy that's going to really put away. But that's a testament to the head movement and the activity and the awareness of this fighter defensively.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt, and he's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of us.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
More than one, more than one. Punches
Good work.
and punches.
Unable to land with that punch.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Keep your hands up, protect your face, keep moving.
Just... Oh, what a job to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high. Now he's got hurt bad.
Thompson going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's thrown.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of the barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And he comes through with a big knee. Wonder Boy gets lit up by that straight punch. Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back from something like that. But as you watch, he's trying, but we don't know what type of dialogue is going on within himself right now in regards to him believing or not having much confidence in his approach to this fight.
So Rakhmonov's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Push kick there to the body.
Oh, he's got to keep pressing here. Big knee.
Well-placed kick there by Wonder Boy Thompson. 15 seconds.
He's hurt bad.
His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra. And right now, I am certain that they're both to receive that check.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
So Rakhmonov's strike attempt there is blocked. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot is going to be perfect.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Thompson's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC.
Great shot from the top position.
Working from the top here. Pretty good grounded pound here by Rakhmonov. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Circle out. Don't let him get that jab off.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot be doing body shots.
Oh, one of the best head kicks you'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Just over 2 minutes now to go. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that. He's landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Thompson's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled, it is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight.
Protect your face. Hands up.
Back to the jab now, no good. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. 1 minute now to go in the third. There it is, another strike to the body. That has been a big storyline in this fight. We'll keep an eye on it as the bout continues.
You know, we'll keep an eye on it. But the person that should be addressing it is...
Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Just misses with the straight right. Thompson's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. 20 seconds left.
4 strikes.
Oh, effective use of the jab by Thompson. And a miss with the right hand.
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Thompson's an absolutely bloody mess right now. Cut man knows he's got his work cut out for him between rounds. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Thompson's nose has got to be broken. I mean, there is no stopping that blood at this point in time, and ringside physician probably going to come in and take a look. We'll see. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Fighter lands a kick to the leg now, and a pretty good one at that. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Nice jab by Thompson. All right, so when is too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside...
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. He gets hit with a shot like that. You don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Well, not much set up behind it. The right hook misses.
Keep your hands up.
Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even know them, they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Nice work, guys.
Hey, if he keeps leaving that leg out there.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Looking to clinch there by Rakhmonov.
He does everything so well, and he's so tall.
Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here.
Let's go. Let's open up that cover.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Back and forth we go. Rakhmonov's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
That's a big strike right there.
Protect your face.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, there's the head kick. It's blocked. Thompson's eye is closing up.
Let's go. Give me a combination. I want to see some
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Look at him turn his hip into that leg kick.
You got him hurt. Go after that cut. Go after that cut.
Big right hand now just misses. Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Score that takedown for me, man.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. So Rakhmonov's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. This could be it. Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Slips the punch nicely there.
Hey, hands up. Hands up.
Thompson's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. Back to his feet. Under a minute to go in round 4. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Shades of Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald as these athletes go toe-to-toe, both dealing with... Big right hand lands. Oh. Beautiful diving strike lands. All right, let's get to the official decision. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it.
Well, they're all chasing the great Demetrius Johnson, but this man believes when all's said and done, he might go down as the greatest flyweight champion of all time. Tonight, a chance to join that elite class and realize his first UFC belt.
Yeah, he's trying to become the champion of the division that has had some really good champions, from Demetrius Johnson to Davison Figueiredo to Brandon Moreno. The list of fantastic champions at flyweight is not very long, but he feels that he can stand atop all those guys by the time his career is done. But it all starts tonight. You got to win in your first opportunity.
And he did tell us this week he felt like the champion at times was ducking him, but the win streak became so long that there was no denying this title shot. Now we'll see what he can do. All right, here's the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC men's flyweight champion, and thank goodness this division stuck around. This dude's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
I mean, it would have sucked for the division to go away and him not be here. He's so good, and he has shown that regardless of the weight class, you can be exciting, you can finish people, and he continues to put distance between him and his challengers. He knows that tonight is going to be very difficult. He understands that the challenger is really good. But he told us in the fighter meeting, I will keep my belt, and I'm going to keep it for a real long time.
Well, and at times in the past, I remember we talked about this guy's weight cut, his discipline or lack thereof. He has nipped all those issues in the bud. As such, he's the man at 125 pounds.
All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight.
Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the World.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Good.
All right, a lot of fans curious to see how this fight and this round will play out. For one, Alexandre Pantoja, he has been on the cusp of a UFC flyweight title shot for his entire UFC career. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, but when this man is healthy and able to compete, he's a real problem. Whether knocking out Matt Schnell or submitting Brandon Royval, this man can beat you every which way but sideways, and believes he has a favorable matchup with which to showcase his skills tonight. Just touching him with the jab.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. Fast pace here in the early going. All right, there's the leg kick. You expected he would employ them heavily here tonight, and maybe the boxer wants to go back to the sweet science after that.
Yeah, he wants to box, he wants to look pretty, but this is mixed martial arts. You have got to use all of your tools. And by throwing those kicks, you are showing that this is an evolution of the fight game. We ain't boxing a squared circle. This is a mixed martial arts fight. Beautiful job.
Pantoja's trying for a submission here.
That Darce choke is tight.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Back and forth we go.
Come on, man, I need more punches. Let's go.
Nice stupid punch.
Oh, flying knee. Punch coming, it's blocked. Oh, I like that kick there. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Pantoja going for the takedown, he misses. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now. It's light, but if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad. Good kick. The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. Uppercut.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to... Oh, he is stunned, drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, geez, Louise. He got him hurt bad here. Oh! Oh!
Oh, big left hook there. And a knee. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it works.
1 minute to go in the round. Trying to kick the leg out. Connected with a solid punch right there. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Pantoja's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. 20 seconds left. He's got him hurt here. All right, here, final seconds of round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin. Starting to do some real huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh! Big knee there. Oh! Huge left.
There it is. He's cut. Give him the elbow.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Hands high. Hands high.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he...
He's wobbling.
Oh! And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
All right, so another ringing jab right there, snapping his head back like a Pez dispenser. You can tell he was a former boxer.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell that that is his base. The way that he throws the jab is fundamentally sound. Does it like he was trained to do it as a young boy. And right now, behind that jab, he finds himself ahead.
Pantoja's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Now he's going full mount.
Royval's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique. How in the world did he escape that submission?
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range.
Oh, he's stuck bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Good series of punches by him. Man, has his chin been tested early. And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Nice. There it is. Now he's going to mount. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky, and look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest up.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. All right, so you can see some sweat. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Pantoja getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon.
Sweet, that was freaking awesome, man. Great knockout.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Royval.
All right, so here's the former UFC interim welterweight champion Colby Covington, and whether he's banging on the Brazilians or going at fans on Twitter, there's a lot that encompasses this total package of Colby Covington. He's a hell of a fighter.
But ultimately, it's about the fighting. And the fighting ability is what has carried Colby to such a great start in his UFC career. A former champion, a guy that's been in there with the very best of the division. And when he's been in there, he's been able to get his hand raised. I always go back to the Rafael dos Anjos fight
And I watched Colby put a pace on him that Dos Anjos, who is also known for his cardio, could not keep. It was inspiring to watch, and if you know Colby, before fighting, you know that he trains as hard as anybody in the world to try to accomplish his goal.
All right, so the path to UFC welterweight gold, of course, goes through the UK, courtesy of Leon Edwards' win over Kamaru Usman, but he's got to keep the focus where it belongs. He's got another hungry young challenger in front of him tonight.
Yeah, and Leon Edwards is one of those guys that can lock in. He's one of those guys that doesn't seem to me now from the outside to be a guy that falls in love with everything that comes with being the champion. He lives in the now. And he will have to do exactly that if he wants to retain his championship tonight. He's got to be able to use his boxing. Leon Edwards is fast.
Oh, yeah.
Everything he does right. He's crisp, he's sharp, and he uses all of his tools. He is really the definition of mixed martial artist, and that will have to be on display tonight if he wants to keep his championship.
You're right, and he may not wow you with muscle mass, but this is quite a frame for the UFC's welterweight division, and Leon Edwards has all eyeballs on him here tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Colby Chaos Covington. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, well, this arena is absolutely deafening. As you might expect, Leon Edwards has finally signed on the dotted line, welcoming the challenge of #1 contender, Colby Chaos Covington.
Colby Covington long has been 1A in the welterweight division. He was not able to get past Kamaru Usman. Leon Edwards did that. Covington talks, but ultimately his success is rooted in his ability to compete. He's a phenomenal wrestler, he has great cardio, and he hopes to impose that on Leon Edwards, the champion. But if we learn anything in London, it's very difficult to take Leon Edwards down. That knee hurt him.
All right, clinch situation here, pursued by the wrestler, and a nice job to get inside against the kickboxer who...
He's going guillotine.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Inside now. Oh, he got him. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now. Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John. He's out again.
And he's back up. Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Covington.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
Flip that one. Oh, pretty good handiwork on the feet there from Colby.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, it's tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Edwards getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Well, he's grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back up.
Edwards gets back up. Oh, brutal knee to the body. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output in pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. Oh, uppercut. Another punch to the head. Oh, nice level change.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Oh, he's going triangle again.
Arm triangle getting very close. He's got to clear that guard, though, if he wants to find a finish.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Edwards' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Covington's back to the side control now. Lands the ground and pound strike.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he's
setting up the sub here.
What a tight arm bar. Oh, no! Oh, no!
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Edwards. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1.
Stop.
All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
Control. Just not focus on the blood. Don't worry about the cut. Just protect it.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
All right, here we go with the start of our second
Ready
round.
to fight?
Leon Edwards.
Ready.
And that man, Colby Covington. Slips to avoid the right. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Oh, big knee.
Edwards has got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Covington.
Oh, into the mouth.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. He's out. What submission defense on display?
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensive.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Nicely done.
This is a terrible position. Nice shot there by the champ.
Edwards getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Looks like
he's in a lot of trouble. Oh, uppercut. Guillotine jump.
Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flu. He's got the side mount, and now all of a sudden he's...
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Now he's got the single collar and the clinch. Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like he can telegraph when the punch is coming.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Edwards' eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside position, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Covington. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
In the half guard.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Oh, right into mount. The doctor may have to take a look at this. He's getting hit on that swollen area over and over again, and it seems critical now.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, shades of the Godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Covington. Another ground and pound strike lands. Covington's right back to the full mount here. Working out of the half guard here. Seconds winding down in round two. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Round three next. All right, the round is over. Gut check time for him now. You see the cut on his cheek has gotten really, really bad. And even though it's not affecting his vision, if it gets any worse, the doctor will be called in. And I can assure you, he's going to have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Hook to the head, lands flush there by Edwards. Oh, he blocked that punch. Nicely done defensively. Edwards is...
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Just missed with the elbow there. Takedown defense holds up. Uppercut lands. closes the gap and gets the single collar timeout. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there.
Great timing on that double leg. I can see the ringside position starting to get up because that cut has gotten to a very bad place.
Changing the position.
He's got to start throwing down. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Lands a big elbow there. And now he's got the back. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other guy.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Covington's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, nice angle change.
Well, he's got his back now. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough.
That rear naked choke attempt is very tight. He does a great job of getting the opponent.
Oh, he's out! Edwards' cheek is just pouring blood all over his face, all over the canvas. That gash is terrible, so bad, we might even get a stoppage here. We'll see. Lands with the ground and pound.
Great job landing the strike from his back. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
All right, he's been... Oh! Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here.
Oh, that's big. Oh, that's a nice strike. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that killing is tight. Oh, and he's out. Wow, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel.
Oh, big shots here.
Holy smokes.
Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of this cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cut man can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're going to stop this fight. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
Ready. Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Oh, he is hurting for certain.
Big right hand.
Look. Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low. Oh, my God.
Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this has been. The Cutmen have done a pretty good job, but both guys are leaking in the face area.
Yeah, they're working full tonight. I mean, the Cutmen are having to try to piece these two together after every single round. But this has been fun. This has been a fun fight between two incredibly tough mixed martial artists, and they are laying it on the line.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Covington.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Great job landing from the top position.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want. Covington's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Right, so a little welt there starting to develop on the side of his body. A lot of strength. Oh! Nice straight there by Edwards. Single collar tie now.
He's going to guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, countering it looks like with a Von Flue choke. Maybe we should call it. Oh my goodness, he got out again.
Wow, that is fantastic submission defense.
Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again.
Gotta be careful here.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
Strong reversal there. Getting him out here.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt.
It's tight. The arm triangle's getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body. He's got to get his body on the side of the lock and get the finish.
Now Ezekiel choking, he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Edwards is an absolute mess right now. There is blood everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them call in the ringside position between rounds. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Fifth and final round. Covington gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here. And another one. Back to the overhand right, not there.
Stay on him.
Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Edwards. Nice. Nicely done. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on keeping to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Just missed with that right hand. Covington going for the takedown, nothing doing there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Covington's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly the referee keeping a close eye on the fight.
Big double leg level change. You see him put himself into the half guard. Like the control, yep.
I think he's got it. It's deep.
Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Covington's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Oh, big shots from the top. These ground strikes are starting to add up. He's having his way with him here.
I need you to take the back position now.
Beautiful transition.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
Grab the wrist.
Under 2 minutes now with which to work. Good movement defensively. Huge elbow there. Oh, back and forth we go. Blood is everywhere. I'm just not sure.
Beautiful submission tip here.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
This is it. This has to be the end.
And there it is! Holy smokes! As many star points as you could produce. Whoa!
Man.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Bruce Buffer to wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke and new undisputed UFC welterweight
All right, shout out to the MMA Masters great jiu-jitsu coach Daniel Valverde. His student Colby Covington gets a win by submission tonight.
Very surprising victory for Covington, but a very